morning, y'all. Good morning. So, I'm on my way to work. On my way to work, honey. Um, on my way to work. So, when you had enough, you are ready for change. You know, it's so funny because when we ask God, Lord, if you can help in this situation or bless me with this and bless me with that, and when he does it in a way where you will leave the things that you were accustomed to behind. Um, Old jobs will become old jobs, new jobs will be new jobs. So, but it's crazy though. It's crazy how the ones that take you for granted, they start feeling it the minute you shut down shop. So, quick story. So yesterday, now I don't know if I've told y'all before, but I have been working with this particular owner. Good morning. And when me and this guy, the thing is that I started working with him before I got married. My ex-husband was telling me, I mean, at the time when we were married, he didn't want me to work for this guy because he was like, you do too much and he's not paying you enough for it. But I figured with extra money is not always good money, especially when another as a property manager. I made sure I collect, got the property together, rented, dealt with maintenance issues, showing up for emergencies to Home Depot. I mean, I just did the works, paying attorneys, collecting, and all of this other stuff, right? But, and I said this before in my last videos, when me and the person that I used to work for, he came to the hospital when Symphony was born, and he met my ex-husband, which was my husband then. And at that particular time, he was going through something, emotionally. So it was kind of embarrassing when the person I used to work for met him. So anyway, I guess he put two and two together because when I started showing up, on the property, sometimes I would have Symphony with me because I didn't have a babysitter at that time. And then, all of the stuff that I was going with, I needed to hold on to some type of money in order for me to make a living. You know what I'm saying? In order for me to provide for my daughter. I mean, I was dealing with my in-laws was putting me out. They were snatching me and taking me to court. My husband left me and abandoned me. And he shut down all the accounts. I was holding on to the little bit of money that I was getting from this owner. Meantime, between time, y'all know my story. I was fighting all up in court and everything, still trying to hold on to this job because I really couldn't go anywhere else, right? And so when he saw, I guess he didn't know all of that, but when he saw that, oh, she must not have her husband because she comes around with the baby, she's in court with the child, she's showing up at a freaking, I remember taking my child to a freaking jail because I had to go to the what was, not the clerk, what's the person's name, not the ward, what's the guy name, I forgot what it was at, but I had to go to Upper Marlboro, Maryland with my baby, dealing with this dude's property, right? And I guess he put two and two together and he said, I guess he thought like her man isn't there. So after that, Slim started talking to me like I was some, I can't even tell you the level of disrespect that this man has said to me. I mean, we started arguing. You would have thought we were married. We started arguing like he would tell me to shut the F up. And and unfortunately, excuse me, y'all, it took me out of my courage today. I'm like, who the F you talking to? So me and him would go back and forth. But I'm talking about back and forth. And it got to the point where I know he knew your husband's not there anymore. So I can talk to you anyway. I can dog you. I know that you need this money and this, that, and the third. And it got to the point that I had to tell him, you keep going, I'm going to quit on you. And I mean it because I'm your boss. I'm your boss. Not to tell him, Slim, you're not my boss. I'm contracted. I am contracted and you're paying me peanuts here. The stuff that I do, it got to the point that in 2 weeks from this dude. But I felt like, I need this job because this is something coming in. But with that became, it was when I tell you disrespect, Slim called me stupid, an idiot. I mean, we was going, we was flowing. It became so unprofessional. Yet and still 24/7, my phone was blowing up from people looking for the property. I'm going out the way to the county to make sure the inspections are done. I mean, getting licenses and everything. All of this stuff, y'all, I realized I was working hard. I mean, hard. And so the other day, about a couple of weeks ago, I just got finished doing something. Oh, I just got finished making a payment for some parking passes to come in for his new tenants that's supposed to be moving in. He called and went completely bonkers. I mean, went completely bonkers. I'm like, why you? I need the parking permit because your new tenant is about to move in. He went off. It got to the point me and him was screaming at the top of our lungs. And I got off the phone with him and I just broke down crying. I was just like, Lord, if you can just enlarge my territory, if you can find me something on the side, because right now I work. And I really love where I work at. I love the management company. I love the culture. I love the atmosphere. But on the side, I do that because it, pretty much pays for my daughter's daycare. Although I can do that now. But, right now I'm so focused on getting money and getting the best for my daughter and trying to stack up for a home. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, so I broke down crying and I called out to the Lord, like, Lord, if you can find me or replace something that's better than this, So anywho, so yesterday I get a call. Slim kept calling me and I'm like, okay, what's up? I left you an email and I did this, I did that. So I saw the email. So dig this. So after I get your property full, after I increase the rents, after I make sure all your inspection comes in, then you send me this letter, I no longer need your services. And I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, it was coming anyway because me and him, we just started clashing so bad. You would literally think that we were a bad married couple. Like, it just got that freaking bad. So I said, okay, so where's my money? Oh, you'll get your money. You'll get your money when you get it. Now, remember, this is the same one who would tell me things like, if you move these 2 units, if you fill these 2 units up for me, I'll give you a bonus. And I'm like, okay, bet. I fill the 2 units up. I'm like, where's my bonus? Oh, I'm not giving that to you. What? And then he will wait to see what I'm going to do. Yeah, you need this money, so whatever. So he wouldn't give me my bonuses. He would. Now, y'all remember, I am a licensed real estate agent. So usually when you would move someone, you would get half of their security deposit. I was collecting security deposits for Slim and not getting anything in return. And to be honest with you, that's me I should be blamed and ashamed for that, because I know my worth. Anywhere that you would have went, they would have paid you. Why would you let this man get over on you? Because I felt like, I got a child. I was trying to hold on to certain things just to try to make sure something was coming through. So anyway, so now Slim tells me, oh, I'm not giving you this. Oh, well, we can do this and then you'll get that. Like I'm some 2-year-old. So you know what I said to him? You're going to find out just exactly what I have been doing. And I'm so happy because no property manager is going to work like what I've been doing. You're going to come out the pocket. And to be honest with you, some people really don't care. They don't care that you bend over backwards, that you go above and beyond, that you meet up with these inspectors sucking up so that your property can be passed. They don't see the customer service that you give to the residents. They don't know that, oh, I had to pick up all of this material while my daughter was with me and lug it over here, trying to figure out how to get this, send an electrician out, finding a maintenance technician, trying to do all of this mess, but yet and still you pay me nothing. And then at the end of the day, you're going to try to hold my money hostage. So you know what I said? I said, okay. So I hung up the phone and he called. I said, don't call my phone. In 5 minutes, this number will be changed. Oh, you gotta. I email, I text all them tenants, and I said, for now on, this is who you want to speak to when it comes to any type of maintenance issues. I'm no longer the property manager there. Now he want to sit up here and email block. Kept my original cell phone number because I thought and I hope that one day my ex-husband would call that number. He's never going to do that. I'm not waiting for people who don't deserve, who do not deserve at all my hand. Even Slim, I'm like this. You want to go ahead and steal from me? Then go ahead and steal from me. And then he had the audacity to say, I'll take you to court. I said, you take me to court and I'll rip you to smithereens in court. You and them phony attorneys you have. You don't get it. I was always contracted. I was all what you thought I was. I guess you got so used to abusing your contractor who was looking out for you. So now I'm like, you for real, you did me a favor. I ain't got to go to the ghetto no more. I don't have to deal with that ghetto property anymore. So now it's, why can't we be professional? Sending me all these long emails and you want me to respond. Why would I respond to any of that? I'm not responding to that because that right there looked like my father-in-law. You're just trying to leave a paper trail. Move on along. Because you're going to find out just exactly what Ramona Hines had been doing that entire time, working for your narcissistic self. And I am so happy. So I said, you know what? Well, what do I do on the side? You know what I'm going to do on the side? I got a real estate license. Start selling these homes, right? You get at least 4 or 5 homes. You can make a good $100,000 a year. And that's just on the side. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to go put her grind shoes on. But this time moving forward, I'm not waiting for nobody. I waited all of them years for my ex-husband to try to call back or I'm going to keep my number the same. Nope. When Slim did that, I said, you got 5 minutes. This number about to change. 5, don't even call my number no more. How about that? Don't call me. Will you? No, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Keep in the money that you owe me, keep it. Because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Now, you think that, oh, when I go down there and get them real estate license and I have to sit hours in line, never got paid for any of that. But that's I don't know what I was thinking. Like, Mona, do you not know that you need to be paid hourly for this? Do you not know that every time you move somebody in and you collect a daggone security deposit? What about when I was showing up to court? All for what, $20 in gas and you sitting there for about 4 hours not getting paid? Not getting paid, trying to hold on to something. Because, but God said, Mona, enough is enough. So Slim is up, you know what, creek with no paddles. And Mona could care too. I don't care. And if you ever call me back or try to email me, could you please hell to the no. No. Hell no. Y'all, when enough is enough, enough is enough. I'm like, you know what, everybody, the way I look at it is like some people put so much effort into proving, but God sees it all, and God will enlarge your territory. Mona, don't let nobody take advantage of you. You're very talented. Thank you. You too, sis, because they will be out here trying to milk you. You stressed out, and that's another thing too. Like Slim, when I'll be having a good day and he'll call out the blue and just start kirking off about something, and then I'm on top of it like, what's going on? And as soon as I tell him the answer that was already settled, oh, okay, you just called me screaming. Now you're just like, okay. I'm like, no, I can't. I can't. But when somebody calls you dumb, stupid, ignorant, or try to belittle you, he knew daggone well your husband is not there. So I can do this, that, and the third. And that was my fault for prolonging that. It was my fault for prolonging that. And I'll never do that. I don't care what job ever again. I know my word. I would never, as long as I'm giving 110%, you're not going to ever disrespect me like that. Not over some coins. No, I'm not doing it. But I understand some mamas out here, you got to do what you got to do. But it was just so belittling. You know what I'm saying? So belittling. So yeah, the last say so, it was, you want to call, you want to text. I'm like, don't call my phone no more. This is immature. We can be professional. No, don't call my phone. I'm changing the number. I'm not going to keep my number the same, so I got people all over the universe calling looking for an apartment now. I had my number on the billboard. You didn't pay me for that. Had my number all up in the post. You didn't pay me for that. Sitting up here all online advertising your stuff. You didn't pay me for that. Telling them to call 24/7. You didn't pay me for that. Yet and still, you know, I knew I had to do what I had to do, because when you got a baby and you trying to get these coins, that child don't care where you get it from. They're hungry. You see what I'm saying? They're hungry. And even in court, my ex-husband, when I told you to quit the job, what was I supposed to do, Slim? It's not like you left me anything. It's not like you said I'm going to provide for my wife and my child. So I had to bite the bullet. Even my pride with the disrespect. The disrespect. And you know, it got so bad, y'all. I felt my pressure go up, and I felt lightheaded every time I would get on the phone with this man. And I had to start looking up high blood pressure and stuff. I even had to go and get supplements to help control, so you don't do. Oh, I hope I'm gonna eat. I think I can make it. Daggone it, Mona. Oh, look at this, y'all. Y'all think I can make it? Man. I got a gas guzzler card too, man. This joint probably gonna be like, you got 2 seconds to get it together. But I think you need to stop, sister. I do too. I don't know where to get off at though. How did I get over here? Like, I think she can make it. I hope so. See, that's what happens. I'm sitting up here stopping for coffee. Come on, girl, make it for me, please. This just like, girl, you know, I'm a 2004. Yeah, but yeah, I know I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. You should have seen him. If you don't do this, then I'm going to take you to court. Now you're going to threaten me? Wait a minute. The one that had your back, you're going to threaten me? You going to threaten me? Well, go ahead and keep them couple of dollars you were supposed to give me. You waited until the last minute and started saying that this is what he said. You have no access to the bank accounts of this, that, and the third. Honey, the only time I had access to the bank account was to cut checks for you, honey, to pay contractors. You forget. So now all of a sudden you think I'm a thief, huh? How about this? The money that you were going to pay me, go ahead and keep it. Just don't call me anymore. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're fired now. I don't have to deal with you. I never had to deal with you. I was only trying to look out for the cookout. You know what I'm saying? But all of what you just did, don't call me no more. I can see it right now. Who are you speaking to with the inspectors? Don't call me no more. Numbers changed. Numbers changed. Numbers changed. I'm not waiting around for people no more, because everybody don't have that they don't have that attitude. Oh man, I may have to get off, because I'm in traffic. Sometimes, but everybody don't have that whatever. When you get to the point that you just like, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not gonna be sitting up here jumping through hoops for this. I'm not. Nope. And then when God shows you, Mona, look at how much you looking like all this money over here, and I've been sitting up here working like a freaking Hebrew slave over here for what? And some people feel like, ha ha ha, baby, go ahead with you. Just do you. You didn't even want for, I remember for a couple of years, I think for about a good 3 years, I never seen Slim. He never showed up at his own property. You see what I'm saying? But my thing about it is for 5 years, I had been working with, not one time did I get a raise. Not one freaking time. And then, like I said, at the end, Slim started talking to me like, man, and he was like some dude out on the streets. Like I was somebody that owed him some money. And I know for a fact, and I remember when I was married, my ex-husband used to be like, he got one more time, and I'm going to snatch the phone from you and tell him she's not working for you anymore. And I'd be like, okay. But I was just trying to bring some money in our household. You see what I'm saying? And when he kept telling me to quit, here go my ex-husband's parents. Don't you quit your job. Yeah, and then when my husband switched like a 10-speed on me and he quit, I had to keep something to make sure that the electricity or something got paid, or his daughter got clothed, biting the bullet. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, Slim, you got to be out your rabbit mind. I don't understand this. We said we can work, and I told him, and also too, whoever you'd hire, don't you get them to call me. I'm not training nobody. I'm not teaching nobody nothing. Don't call my phone. Well, you can't. This is so immature and unprofessional. No, what you thought you was going to do. See, that's what it is. People like to dig holes and think that it's going to be for the other person, but you dug yourself a hole. So yes, the crazy part about it was, y'all, I was on property the day before yesterday because I had to tour somebody to try to rent a unit that's supposed to be coming up. So he shows up, and I'm like, I wonder why he's showing up out the blue. It was trash on the outside of the property, so I had trash bags in my car, so I'm just picking it up. And he's like, oh, you don't have to do that. I'm like, well, I don't want it to look real trashy when I'm trying to get a new tenant up in here. He's like, okay, so he's picking up trash too. I just collected somebody's rent, and he's like, well, I could go ahead and take care of it because I just went to the bank. What he just did was he just went to the bank to take my authorization off of the bank. And I'm like, it's cool. So you had all of this pretty much set up. And I guess you thought that before you pay me, you want me to do all this other stuff. So you want to wave my money all up in my face and do all of this stuff before I get them little bit of coins. How about this, Slim? Keep the money and don't you ever freaking call me. Wait a minute. Now, talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Because I am not dealing with this foolishness anymore. Because some people don't want you, y'all. Oh, let me get around this. The truth of the matter, y'all, some people don't want you to grow. Some people don't want you to go. They want you to do what they want you to do. But I got the laugh. The last laugh. I'm on my way to work right now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and, because like I said, I got a real estate license. All of these homes in VA, Commonwealth. There's no reason why I shouldn't be selling at least one house a month. You know what I mean? Just to make some extra ends meet. But Mona not gonna see. I'm not gonna be broke. I'm never gonna be broke. I'm never gonna go hungry, and my daughter ain't either. Shoot, I'm not ever going to be like that. So the money you was getting for me, for real, that was just fun money now. Then it was something I needed. You know what I'm saying? But God, like Mona Pie, after he just went ahead and spoke to you and you broke down crying to me, ain't no way in heck I want you to work for that. So it's a blessing in disguise. So when I have enough, man. I have enough of people trying to get over me. I have enough of every time I turn around, I'm sitting here and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and then they're just like, just carrying the dog crap out of you. When you've had enough, you just like, you know what? And his back was turned towards me, so I saw like the back of his head, and it was this man that was cutting his hair, and I was looking, and the man was like, oh. I don't know if he was telling me to stay away from him or something, but the man whipped out a camera and was doing this. And you know what I just said? I just, in the dream, I got so pissed that I said, both of y'all get out. Both of y'all get out. When you had enough of people just straight carrying you, you don't even want to deal with them no more. You just want to be like, you know what? How about this? I'm just going to cut you out of my world and throw you in the trash. I can't anymore. I can't. Yes, girl, he's fired. I said, you're fired. You're not, don't call me. Go ahead and keep that money. You a thief anyway. You were supposed to give me my bonuses. And I told her, and I had to spaz off on him because I was like, first of all, you talked to me like I was a little kid when you told me you were going to give me bonuses for going ahead and renting these 2 units out. Now, remember, y'all, I'm a licensed real estate agent. So if I was to rent a unit out, half of that security deposit goes to me anyway. Slim wasn't paying me. He was using me to do what I do anyway, and that's marketing. Yeah, sometimes it's pruning season, but God always blesses you with more. Amen to that. And to be stress-free. Like, I'm tired of dealing with the idiots, the spoiled people, the ungrateful. I would much rather work for a grateful person that says, good job, guys. You know what I'm saying? I will much more go to bat for somebody who gives high five to their team. Boss. I'm not on no freaking slave ship, and I'm not in the field. Hey, when Slim was like, you don't talk to me that way, I'm your boss. I said, no, you're not. You're not my boss. I'm conjuring. I would have to tell him when he would hang up the phone. You this, that. I mean, he was, y'all gotta understand. Slim will go. And I was out here triggering. Like, y'all gotta understand, I've never had an argument like that with my own freaking ex-husband the way Slim was rocking. That one time he hit up the phone, I think my eyes started twitching. I called him back and said, don't you ever in your freaking life talk to me like that, ever. I mean, we was y'all. If I could tell y'all, ask my cousin. She thought I was arguing with somebody I was beefing with, and the whole time that was you. Really? I'm like, yes, man. He became worse over the years. I told you, some men, they can sense when ain't no man around. They feel like they can freaking dog you. But that's my dumbness. I should have never been put in a position where Slim thought it was cute to come out your mouth disrespectful. I don't let no other man out here in the streets talk to me like that. So why would I let you talk to me that way when I'm sitting up here working and you're paying me to do something? So no. Honest, well, why can't we just be cordial about this and professional? No, don't call me no more. I'm cutting you off. That's it. I've had enough. Enough is enough. I'm done. I'm not answering my phone. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. I changed my number. I had that number for 7 years now, and I kept that number, especially when, you know, my ex-husband abandoned me and all, because I thought, well, maybe just one day, my husband will grow a heart and some balls and call me. No. He was like, deuces. So now I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. I ain't holding on to this because that's not going to ever happen. And I'm not going to wait for it anymore. And you know what? I deserve better. I deserve so much better. You deserve better. You deserve way better. You sitting up here working like crazy while everybody else getting rich. When you going to get it? When you going to get it? How can you get it when they always want to put you down? They always want you to struggle. Y'all, you should have seen him when he wrote that long email. It reminded me of my father-in-law. So you trying to do a paper trail, huh? You want me to respond to this? Delete. After all that I did for you, I remember one time he told this tenant, and he owed her a security deposit. He told this tenant, you're not getting it. First of all, I told her, oh, everything looks fine, we'll send you a security deposit. He's so greedy. Why would you tell her that? I don't want you to deal with this. I'll handle it. I'm like, why are you trying to snatch this lady's security deposit? She's been renting from you for 5 years. Give her her money back. I'll deal with it. Oh, he tried to fight so he don't have to pay that. I mean, he was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Horrible. He want to take. Greed, man, will get you nowhere. It will get you nowhere. Nowhere at all. And or he'll say things, for instance, I done went ahead and got a couple of these technicians to do some work. And I'm like, okay, the work is done. I need to pay them. Well, wait. No, 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 no. We got to pay them. Well, they can wait. They got my number and they see my face. They haven't met you. So you want them to come after me? That's what you want them to do? Come after me? No, pay them. That's the stuff. That's the type of stuff I was dealing with. And now, at the end of the day, after going to court, after dealing with crazy tenants that was up in there that we had to call the police on and all this other crazy stuff. I remember I was pregnant. This crazy lady stepped up in my face and I had to call 911 on her. He got wing of it. So we go to court, and instead of me getting a protective order, he gonna come out of nowhere and we're gonna give you a protective order. Okay. I'm like, you weren't even on site. I'm the one that was pregnant. The lady stepped to me. You were nowhere near there. But you want to get the protective order. People are so selfish and so self-centered and just so ignorant and so trifling. All they care about is their selves. Their freaking selves, man. I am not going to miss working for Slim. But I guarantee you 150% he's going to miss. He's going to miss me. He was the type, I don't want to deal with it. You handle it. You won't even see him for months. Oh, he didn't want to deal with his tenants either. I don't want to deal with them. But guess what? When I left, I sent everybody a group text message with their number on it. Contact him. And he was in it too. I bet you he ran and changed his number real quick because he don't want his tenants to think I'm going to still help out. Heck to the no-no. Heck to the no-no. And you owe me money too? And then trying to sit up and say, well, if you do this, I'll give you that. How about this? Take that money and stick it where the sun don't shine. Because I don't want it. Don't call me anymore. Don't call me anymore. I'm very good at what I do. I'm not ringing my own horn, but I'm very freaking good at what I do. I can go into a property, 200 vacancies, baby, I'm going to fill it. And I'll do it very quickly. Slim, what I was dealing with, for real. It was just time for a change. It was time for a change. To have carbon monoxide and the regular smoke detector. No, we don't. Don't touch those smoke detectors. I'm trying to tell you, if we don't get that done, we're not going to pass inspection. I know what I'm talking about. I said, well, you said you knew what you saw. Well, you didn't want to listen to me. I told you. Okay, fine. See, now I have to go around and I have to go back and I have to wait for something to be put up, and I'm not even getting paid for it. It's stuff like that, man. Like, I'm not going to miss any of that crap, man. Don't call me, Slim. Don't you ever. Don't you. Matter of fact, I'm going to lose the number for you. I can see him right now. Her number's not on. Maybe her email will work. You don't know what I live at. You don't. No, I'm not doing it. Y'all better know y'all worth. Know y'all worth. You want to get ahead in life? You know, you got to come from the behind and you have to move, man. And some people don't want you to grow. Some people see the potential in you. What's the man in the Bible where everything he touched, it grew? Everything he touched, it grew, that he wanted to marry one of the guy's daughters. And so the father-in-law tricked him and he thought he was marrying a girl and ended up marrying the sister. So he stuck around for like another, 7 years? But he didn't want him to go because Slim knew how to work. Some people don't want you to grow. They don't want you to go because they're too afraid that if you leave, I'm not going to have it good. They know that when you step into your atmosphere, it's like that, man. That when you leave, everything freaking crumbles. Because while y'all was always evil, worshiping demons and stuff, and the only reason why they stayed away was because this person was around, and they made sure to go above and beyond. Now y'all sitting here looking stupid. Some people don't want you to grow. They don't want you to go anywhere because they're too afraid of what you'll become. Greater than what they are. Greater than what they are. Y'all, when he tried to threaten me with, I'll take you to court. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. Because I could sue you. But I don't have time for that. Go ahead and keep your little bit of money that you was going to give me. Go ahead. It's not like I was, I don't need no nail money because I know how to do my own nails. I am the nail technician. Daycare, okay. I went ahead and paid my daughter's daycare up for a whole freaking month. I'm going to make sure that she's going to eat no matter what. You know what? I have to just go back into go through your toilet bags. Oh, I'm spilling coffee on me, y'all. Go through your toilet bags. What do you know how to do? What do you know how to do? Oh, yeah, that's right. I got that real estate license sitting there. Might as well just go ahead and try to see if I can sell me a $3 million home real quick. See what you can do. It's like the only days I have off is Mondays and Tuesdays. So, those are the only 2 days that I'll be picking up like extra paper. Can you knock the woman for hustling? I'm not even hustling. I'm grinding, trying to get this money. God is providing. But I know one thing. Slim, he got me messed up. You got me messed all the way up if you think. He gonna say, this is so mature, immature of you. It's immature of me? Okay. I've been calling you. Answer your phone. Speaking to me like he my husband. Amen to that. And I remember I failed 3 times and I kept going back to back. I said, nah, I got to pass this because I sat up in that class. When I passed that test, I think I had like a 98. I should have had a 98 for failing so many daggone times. You right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm about to, and I'm going to be very honest with y'all. If I would have stuck, and I still have my license, so I'm not going to say if I would have. But if I could know that business, like real estate, like the back of my hand, I'd be so vicious. I would be, oh my gosh. If I could know that, and the thing is like the last couple of times when I did, sales and stuff, my father-in-law was going over all my paperwork and everything. He's the worst person to work for, y'all. My father-in-law, oh my gosh. He'll teach you something, though. I'll tell you that much. If you can work with him, you can work with any daggone client. But I said to myself, if I can know that, like, pack down, all it is paperwork. Showing people, just finding the clientele and showing people the what's the name and doing the paperwork. If I can know that like the back of my hand, if I can like really like, you know what I'm saying, how you can really like know it, I'd be selling like 20 houses. Like I got a closed deal right here, I got another closed deal right here, I got another one right here, another one right here. I be seeing teams that be out here getting it. I told my cousin, man, we can get it. Because it's in the field what I do anyway, And these homes, they be going for like 2 million bones. And they, as soon as you put them on the market, bam, they gone. Like the market is perfect right now. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go ahead and do my continuing education class. Join a brokerage. I don't know if I want to go back to Keller Williams or not, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And this time, I'm going to really grind. Ain't nothing else for me to do but to do it. Y'all, guess what? I made it to the gas station. Y'all see how much that gas is? 3 something. Thank you, Jesus. I made it. Whew. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta get some gas. Whew. Yes, y'all. I'm getting some gas. I thought that was it. Ain't nothing like being on the side of the road with no gas. And that never happened to me before, but I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. I remember one time my mother had a station wagon. We was going to Baltimore. She was struggling with 4 kids and barely had any gas in the freaking gas tank. And we on the highway trying to make it to the gas station, y'all. I lie to you not. My mother was like, oh, she would always worry. Or she'd be like, oh my goodness, put your seatbelts on. All right, Lord. And she'd be praying and we all cry like, oh my gosh. The freaking station wagon, y'all. And we wasn't just in Baltimore. We were like in Westminster, Baltimore. The freaking station wagon just drifted. My mother prayed the whole time, Lord. And we just, oh God, wait a minute, hold on. That's too much gas. Yes, I want my receipt. Yes, y'all, that station wagon drifted. I don't know. That was nothing but the Lord, man, pushing that station. That big old, y'all know it was one of them, they call them honey wagons. But it was one of them station wagons that had the door in the back, the metal box looking one, the huge one. We used to call that the blue sky. But anywho, that freaking station wagon drifted the whole way. And by the time we got into town, y'all, the freaking car, it cut off right across the street from the daggone gas station. My mother wanted me to get out and push. I was like, I'm the princess. She was like, get out and push. But when I got out the car, there was some biker guys. And they all went across the street and pushed my mother's station wagon to the gas station. She was like, thank you so much. I'm like, Jesus, that was a close call. Shoot, when you young, you know who to call on. You see your mama praying and the miracles coming out of it. Because I know that big old titanium of a station wagon drifting like that, ain't no way. That was the Lord. That was God. Y'all, you know one thing, you don't get on a highway with no gas. Well, I made it. That's the whole purpose. I made it. All right, y'all. So, the moral of the story is this. Know your worth. Don't do what I did, working for peanuts until you really just like, you know what? I'm fed up. I delete everything. No goodbyes. None of that. Don't ever call me. Don't ever look me up. And when you need help and you screaming at the top of your lungs, don't even try to look me up. Because I'm not doing it no more. Nope. But anyway, y'all gotta go to work. Y'all have a blessed day.